Girl, y'all is the keys. So listen, um, first of all, y'all is a fucking key, a motherfucking key. But I'm not even finna go into that. Um, but let's talk about this Megan Thee Stallion, girl. I'm going through my comments, and girl, y'all are really pressed, and I'm just trying to figure out why you are so pressed about Megan Thee Stallion not flopping. Like, girl, why do y'all want that to be a flop so bad? That is what I want to get into today, but not for too long. Pop, I don't know why you on here, cause girl, you know I do not fuck with you like that. But girl, I'll let you come up here and get your lashings really quick. Cause girl, you know I do not feature or use you or any of those girls like that. And I'm dead serious. um,
Hey, Armon.
hey, what's the tea?
What up? What up?
Well, Armand, it definitely was a flop. If it was any of the other girls, you would have called it a flop. She flopped. All the sympathy, all the people that was behind her, it didn't translate to the sales. All them viral tweets, where the sales at?
Armand, good
Hey,
morning.
but look, hold on.
Hey,
You gotta be
girl.
Hold
fair.
on,
If
hold on,
you
hold
gotta
on,
be
girl.
fair.
What?
Hello, Armand. How are you?
Where
Good morning.
Girl, I'm okay. You have a few seconds.
Yes, we have to get into some whacking today. Um, it's no shade, and it's giving backpedaling and pussy popping. It's no shade, Armand. It's just no shade. You gave that girl a lot, and we told you that she was number three. And
and how she taking spots with
yeah, we
16,000
told you this.
pre-sales?
We told you this, and you kept saying no. You guys are underestimating her. She's coming. Y'all gonna sleep on Megan. Da 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 da. Da. And where's she at? Number
Hey, but
three.
you have, but hold on. Armand does have a point though. It's like you can't just automatically just put her up on Nikki's pedestal. Granted, the hits was the Nikki whack, which Nikki did it for her. But if you compare her numbers to a lot of these other girls, she is on pace. Now, what I will say is, I expected more growth from this album from her last one. Like Traumazine, it was a really good album, but with this album, it felt like the music itself was underwhelming. Like it's been like over a week now. I'm trying to get into the album, but the only songs that really have replay value to me is Rattle and Where Them Girls At, and everything else sounds like stuff I've heard before.
It's not,
Mm,
but the issue is, well, for me personally, the issue is you force this. She's on Cardi B's ass. She's on Cardi B's ass. She's coming to take spots. She's spanking rap bitches. You was up her coochie like nothing else. And then when the numbers come back, then it's, oh well, she broke even.
But what
Now you're
numbers
back.
are you doing though? She hasn't dropped nothing for real.
Now you're back to, oh, where we thought, where we said Megan would be. She's successful, but she's not as successful as some of these other rap girls. Like, she's just not. She's not a main. She's the main rap girl, but there are rap bitches that are better than her, who are doing better numbers, who outselling her. And it's no shade. You said that Cardi B has to do at least 150K, but you're talking about 64K is not a flop. Really?
And she been in the game for like 8 years now, you know?
Yeah, and you guys can say, "Oh, she's new. She's new." She's debuted in 2020. It is 2024. She is 4 years into her career. Being new is not an excuse anymore. When Nicki came out, she did 375. When Cardi B came out, she did 250. That lady is on her first album. What is this new stuff? Y'all do not support these girls. Y'all just like the drama. So that's why people are in your comments like, they're confused because all the last 4 months you gave Megan
mm,
a lot. And now that the numbers have not panned out, now it's, oh well, she broke even. Oh, she's on
mm.
pace. Oh,
I think she was
like we
giving her
said.
credit to her ability to rap, not the numbers.
Mm.
That's
Yeah,
what I
I
want to
sort of
talk
do.
about. That's what I want to talk about. Meg's capability. If you think about Meg versus Cardi B, there's not even a comparison. So at this point, really fuck numbers. Think about Sexy Red's numbers and the City Girls numbers, JT's numbers. Think about all these rap girls' numbers today. They're not doing the same numbers.
Why is
Nicki
it
has been a
always?
staple in the game
Why is
forever.
it? What can I ask? Why is it always F the numbers when the girls flop? Because when Nikki comes out, y'all don't say F the
Exactly,
numbers.
exactly.
Y'all
I'm
hold her
sorry.
to
I want
But
everybody holds
what
her
everybody
is
to.
know.
but what is a flop? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like 64K is not really a flop though. Like I'm like that y'all gotta make me understand how that's a flop when bitches can't even do 50. Like she's right or she's on pace. She's literally on pace.
You're comparing
I,
her numbers to new bitches. Like,
And yo comparing her numbers to bitches that's been in the game for 15 years or bitches that had one fucking viral album. So what are we saying?
but y'all compare all the new bitches to Nicki. That's not Nicki's fault.
Right. Now because they're flopping, all of a sudden
But
they're
what is
new.
a
We can't compare
flop?
it.
Like, what is a flop?
Well,
Anything
okay.
under 100K, flop.
Anything under 100K, considering all the things she had, the paid promotion, the interviews on these big platforms, the
She got
different
those
things that she's
Grammys.
been doing.
Hey, but
You
look,
know,
hold on.
so
Armand clocked this yesterday. He said when she first came back from like the hiatus, instead of doing the whole shit with bongos with Cardi, I feel like some of that did halt her momentum. Like she should have, like Armand said, she should have just dropped her album like in the midst of like her after the whole case and shit. But with her just waiting and waiting and waiting, and Nicki had she dropped Pink Friday too, it really halted a lot of that momentum. And I feel like she could have did more numbers or bigger numbers had she dropped her album sooner instead of dropping Cobra and all this other shit.
But can everybody agree that Megan is a better rapper than Cardi B?
I will
Oh,
give her
absolutely,
Agree.
that.
no brainer,
She's a
no brainer.
better rapper than Cardi B because she is not
64K
more
is
successful
not
than her.
64K is not bad for Megan.
And
That very much is bad for Megan.
listen,
No,
and
it's not.
you
No, it's
keep trying
not.
to die on this hill of Megan Thee Stallion being more successful than Cardi B. No one is saying that she's more successful than Cardi B. What I'm saying is Megan Thee Stallion's work ethic. She is working to close the gap on Cardi
Yes.
B's success. I don't know
Yes.
why you don't seem to ever understand when I'm saying that. I never said she was more successful. She hasn't achieved the things that Cardi B has achieved. However, she's closing the gap, whether you want to realize it or see it or not. It's fucking happening.
And at
so
least she's not
Armand, how is
scared to
she
drop an
taking
Closing
the
the
album
back,
spots
regardless
though?
closing
of
the
what
gap.
folks are
So
saying.
How?
What
if
gap?
she is
I
as
What
want to know
gap?
what
successful,
She sold
gap.
What gap?
64K. What gap? She
She
sold
she
60. What
basically
bitch sold
closed it on Cardi though
64K?
already.
Well, regardless, she's still dropping
Hold
music.
on. 64K times or added plus or plus zero equals what? Bitch. I mean, I'd rather have 64K than have nothing. So what are we talking about? Are we just gonna sit here and just what are we comparing? You're comparing her 64K to Cardi B's nothing. So when we talk about closing the gap, Cardi B has not put shit out. So we're closing the gap.
so okay, so Armand, when Cardi B does put out an album,
Hello. When Cardi B does put out an album, she will get over 100K. She will do more than Megan Thee Stallion.
okay,
Yes.
so then what? So like, is Megan
Cardi
still
has to do
taking
over
spots? Is the gap
150K.
Then,
still
then
closing?
Cardi
Cardi
is
B
taking the
has to do
spotlight.
over 150K. Period.
We
Okay,
need to
Yes,
but
become a
If
Megan
she does
Cardi
but
thing,
below,
though.
she's a
Megan
Cardi B
flop.
did
Megan doing
250. Cardi B to do 250. This lady's doing 64. 64 plus 64 plus 100K.
When did it become
She's
a
not
Megan
even
Cardi
doing.
thing?
She's not
When did
even
this happen?
outdoing Cardi B's
I don't
debut
know. They keep trying to make it
combined.
seem like, but I'm
Hey, but
sorry.
hold
But it
on.
was
My
a,
You're
thing
so
it
is,
you're
was a
saying
hold
so you're
on, but
saying
publicity
for
thing.
You're
That's
Megan's
all
giving
it
her
level.
a
was.
lot of participation points for not outdoing other rap bitches.
hold on. We have to be fair though. I feel like it's not fair to compare Megan's numbers to Nicki's because ultimately that's what
Oh,
we're
of
doing.
course
But
We're
not.
not
if
only
you hold on,
saying
no, no,
Of
Nicki,
listen,
but
course
we
listen.
saying
not.
Cardi
But my
too.
thing is with Cardi's,
Cardi
Cardi
don't
Me and
have
we're
B,
living
numbers
in
she
to
did
different
more
times
numbers
right
compare.
than
now.
Nicki's Queen though. But that's not fair to compare somebody that was just new at that time to Nicki's previous
Exactly.
album. So
Exactly.
it's not fair to do this with
Because
Megan
Nicki's
versus
third
Nicki.
album did
Period.
244. So it's not about years in the industry. Oh, she's new. Girl, compared to what other female rappers have done, she's not that. She's successful. You want us to congratulate her because she's more successful than Flo Millie and Lotto?
Let's just call a thing a thing. Well, let's just call a thing a thing. Okay, look, because while we're getting into it, Nicki did well. She did better than most female rappers, but Nicki didn't outdo. Did she outdo herself?
No.
Yeah,
She
Yeah,
she
doesn't
did.
no,
have
she
She
to.
did. No,
did.
She
She
doesn't
yeah,
she
she
have
got
did.
to.
she
But she
No,
outdid
no,
did
no.
Queen
outdo
So
Album.
no.
She
How
Cardi
outdid
much did her
Album.
last
division.
album sell? I don't
No,
remember.
she did not outdo. She has never outdone Pink Friday 2.
No, did
Nikki
No,
she
Fake
doesn't
not
she
have
do
to
Friday.
do
she
Queen?
anything
outdone the Queen
else.
Album. She
Yeah,
It
did.
did
But
she
she
outdo the
outdid
Queen album.
Queen and Beat
I,
Me and
I hate when
Scotty
people
her
bring up
release.
Nicki Minaj's numbers because Nicki is at the point in her career she doesn't have to do anything
No, but
else.
no, but what I'm saying is we're at a time to where, numbers are lower substantially. Even for the highs, those are still lows.
But
Right.
Nicki sold
So
more than the Queen Album, so
Right.
so
She
that's
did
what I was
outdo
asking. So
Queen.
so that's what I was asking. So that's what I was trying to get clarification on. So there you have a kind of a point there. But the point is this: to say that Megan Thee Stallion selling 64K is a flop, to me, I just don't see it. I see
Especially
that
when
I see
most
that it's
most
on
most
pace.
artists can't do that.
Well,
Most
I
artists
just
can't even
hope
do
that you have the
well,
64K.
same
I'll say that
grace
she's
for
on pace
everybody
for her
else.
level.
That's all.
She's
For
on
her
pace for her level. That's correct.
But Armand, you gave a lot. You when you did that hottest female rappers, you was talking about write ups and yes. You was
Because
eating
she's
it up.
you
because
was
I'm I
gassing
but
her.
I
You
but I
were
stand
gassing.
by but listen, I still stand by that because she's working through it and still if the bitch can focus and get some fucking hit records and get some different people under her, she's got all the makeup, she's
But
got
in,
the
in
star
every
power,
genre of
she's got the
music, there is
talent.
somebody at the top. In every genre of music, there is somebody at the top. So, for
And there's
instance,
someone that's number two, and there's
right,
somebody like that's number
exactly. So,
three.
for instance, the pop R&B space, Beyonce has that spot. Why is nobody comparing Normani's numbers to Beyonce? Because
Because she
Beyonce
been out
has
since
that
the
Because
spot.
why would they
'90s.
do
It's not
that?
even the same. They're not even the same. Like
Why would y'all do that in the first place?
So okay, so let me ask you this. Who are you trying to compare Megan Thee Stallion to? Who are we
Cardi
doing
B
this?
and Nicki Minaj.
Well,
And
why are we
I
Whoever
feel
she
like they're
comparing
spotting
But
Meg?
totally
why
for.
are we
But
different.
comparing
hold
them?
on, but we can't even compare to Cardi B because Cardi B hasn't dropped. And also understand the comparison to Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion is going to be different. So if let's just say if Cardi B, we gotta come up with a number. Let's come up with a number where we think it's on pace or exceedingly exponential for Cardi B. Let's come up with that number first. So what is on pace for Cardi B, and what is a flop for Cardi B, and what is exceeding the expectation? Let's do
anything
Anything
those.
under
below
150 is a
150K.
No,
flop.
give me both.
Exceeding
Give
Do
me all three.
okay.
Give me all three.
She
Okay,
gotta
so
do 200.
exceeding expectations is anything over 200K. A
She gotta do
flop is
something.
anything under
Under 150.
150K.
Under 150, that's a flop for her.
Payola, that's what she's on track for.
right.
Okay, no, no, listen. And so in 150, you feel it's on track.
I think that's on track considering what she's
I feel like
accomplished. Yes.
for
Okay,
Cardi,
so listen. So if Cardi B does 150
Hmm.
and Megan Thee Stallion does 64K, Cardi B, to me, in my opinion, is not whooping Megan Thee Stallion because she's on track. They're
But
both
she's
on
still
pace.
above her. Can you be agreed with that? She's
But
still above her.
listen, but she's above her going into the game.
What about Doja Cat?
But Armand, you said that you kept saying we're sleeping on Megan. She's
But
coming.
you are
She's
but you
coming. She's
are
coming to take a spot. Watch out.
listen, listen. If Cardi B with all of this only lands to be on track, then that's a problem. It's cool, but if I'm a new bitch coming in the game and I'm on pace and you above me and if you're leading the race and you only break even, then bitch, as me as a newcomer, I feel that there's hope. The only way you kill me and my hopes and dreams is if you exceed expectation. Cause
But
then you're really killing the game.
so why does Cardi? It's like Cardi and Nicki have to exceed, but Megan can just break even.
No, but
No,
Megan
you're
Megan
about to
trying
already
to
Cardi.
exceeded.
compare them. Oh my God.
She already
You're
exceeded.
You
trying to
can't compare.
compare
You can't
them.
compare where you don't compete. They're
But
You're
totally
Amina,
comparing
different
them,
we've
but
lanes.
already told you guys this.
you have to compare them at their level.
And their
So
peers.
you have to
Cardi and Megan
compare
are
them
peers.
at their level. So if you're a flop for Megan on pace for Megan Thee Stallion to me would have been 64K. That's on pace to me. 100K that'd have been like okay, bitch, she's exceeding expectation. Anything under like the 50, the 40K, 30K, that would have been a flop for Megan Thee Stallion. There's no way Cardi B would ever see these Megan Thee Stallion numbers. But for Megan Thee Stallion's position, Megan Thee Stallion getting 100K would have been a hit for her. Cardi B selling only 100K would be a flop for her. Do we understand that?
I mean, I
But
don't
to
think
And
me,
it's
that's
that's
far
still not a
fetched.
flop.
Do we understand that if Megan Thee Stallion sold 100K, that is a hit. But if Cardi B sells 100K, it's a flop. Do we understand that? That's a
Uh,
simple fucking
Cor-
question.
I
correct.
agree.
But the only
It's really a simple question. So this is why I'm saying that. So if they both break even, then bitch, what are we doing?
but they're breaking my breaking even is different than your breaking even. There's a hierarchy up in this bitch.
And that's
Okay?
fine. That's fine. You can have that.
Okay. That's what was no, but we've already told you there's a hierarchy. Nikki's number one, Cardi B, Megan. You kept trying to push Megan up there. Oh, she's coming. Watch
but
out.
See,
listen,
I'm gonna
But
put Megan above Cardi B.
But you got to see,
yeah,
but you're
same.
you're just talking about numbers. But at the end of the day, let's take everything else into consideration. Why, if I'm Megan Thee Stallion, and let's just say I'm not really pressed about Cardi B in that space because it's like, okay, bitch, I'm not gonna. It's not gonna take me 10 years to put out another album, bitch. I'm gonna keep putting out work. I'm gonna go on tours. So you're
Exactly.
like,
When
I'm
there's
gonna
real
still be.
artistry
I'm gonna
there,
be when she decides that she's done. I'm still gonna be here. So you guys are talking about. We're talking about the long game. Megan Thee Stallion will
exactly,
probably be here longer than Cardi B.
Yeah, but
exactly.
Armand, I can't.
Exactly.
You can't. Just like we say about Cardi B, we can't grade you on what you could do in 10 years. What are you
No, it's
doing
not
now?
about what you could do. It's what the writing is on the fucking wall.
To
You can
me, the
see
reason
what's
why I
happening.
put Megan above Cardi B is because regardless, even think about JT, regardless of these numbers, at least she's putting out music. That's real artistry. And
No,
that
no,
is the
that
long
is
game
I,
to
I
me.
agree with that. Like Megan's out here
Exactly.
working
And
hard, da
then
da
on
da.
top
da.
of
But
that,
when we
listen,
comes when
Megan,
it comes
she's
to these
putting out
numbers,
work
this is a numbers
consistently.
game.
She's
This is
putting
a
out
numbers
she
game.
listen, Megan, she's putting out work consistently. Cardi, she's worried
She's
because
not
she has
doing no
all this
work. I
pressure
get that.
on
So
not
Cardi
putting
B is
music
gonna have
out.
to
She's
come out
worried
here
that
and
she's gonna
claim her number
flop
two
and shit
spot
like
if she
that.
wants it so
But
badly.
Megan, with her putting her shit out consistently amongst like all the shit with Tory Lanez, all this other shit, you don't see her going on breaks and stuff like that.
But Cardi B
She's
is not
putting
a real
out music,
artist.
going on tours and everything else.
Drake, you're on her ass again, girl.
Cardi
And
B is
when did
not a
and
real
Amon,
artist.
when did you
Cardi B
start
to me is
counting
just
Doja?
somebody who got a chip on her shoulder
She's
with a
just
lot
an
to prove.
entertainer. She's just an entertainer.
She
Amon,
has a lot to prove.
when did you start counting Doja? I watched your video. I'm like, we were like, when did you start counting Doja in? You don't even consider her a rapper. Now
I
she's
don't
up
consider
there.
Bro,
her a
Doja
rapper.
Cat, have you noticed Doja Cat is never in a rapper's category? She's already like always in like R&B.
Yeah,
Dead
R&B.
Girl, when
ass.
But now all of a sudden
uh-huh.
Doja's in here.
Like not even the like people that does the awards even count her as a rapper.
Right.
Well, if
But Doja
Doja
is
Cat,
more versatile than Meg.
if we take Doja Cat out, Megan Thee Stallion is number two.
No, she's number
That's fine.
three, right where
Not,
she belongs.
where we're talking, if we take Doja Cat out, we're talking about female rap albums for the last year, bitch. It's Megan Thee Stallion and Nicki Minaj.
For
It,
now.
it-
For
but
now.
no, but it's now.
But music wise, I'm gonna go Nicki then
Career
Doja if I'm gonna
rise.
keep it honest.
Career rise, no. And that's I just don't think,
It
girl,
is.
you giving Megan a lot. And that's what I'm saying. If she exceeded numbers, then it'd be like, I mean, I'm of course you're not gonna do Nicki's numbers because girl, that's a lot to do. But at least 100K, girl. You got 3 Grammys, you on tour, you got Beyonce, Jay-Z in your back pocket, girl. You should be able to do 100K first week. The bar
Well,
isn't
But
so well,
hell.
hold on.
Chloe,
Well, hold on. So should have Doja Cat, the white queen, the pop white star, the white pop star rapper, bitch.
but to
She
But
me,
only on
we don't
72.
consider her. Remember, she's not in here.
But
Remember? Oh,
y'all
now you
do.
want to consider her?
But y'all do. But she
No,
couldn't even break
girl.
80K.
but
Girl. We
Chloe
put
got
her to the
Beyonce in her
side.
back pocket and can't do those big numbers either. So really, that has nothing to do with it.
We put Doja Cat.
But
We put
Armand, we
Doja Cat
said
to the side.
Doja flop.
Doja Cat's in the room,
So
but
we
not at the big girl table. Now all of a sudden, because Megan did 64, now you want to invite Doja Cat over here. Come on, Doja Cat. Let's sit over here
Hey,
because
hey, but let's be
no,
honest. When we saw the numbers for Cobra and what was that other one? Not his. It was
boy.
Cobra and but yeah, Cobra and Boa.
Well, the problem
When
is
she
the
did
songs
those
are
numbers, they was
trash.
low. So I'm not surprised that she did 64K for this album.
I
I'm not
mean,
surprised
Boa,
either. We
that
told
was
you
a
that
good
bitch was
song,
number three
honestly.
on the ranking, but y'all kept trying to keep. And then his came, and that really gave you the gas. Oh my gosh.
Why do y'all think Cardi B's first album was so successful?
It was the
In
timing
spite of Nicki
era. It was
Minaj.
a timing era, and plus the whole Nicki versus Cardi thing. You know.
So can we agree that we're in different times? So I feel
We
like
are in
her
different
new
times.
album is going to be a completely different rollout than the first.
But
I mean,
I know you guys
obvious.
don't like Cardi B, but I'm a bar down, but I'm a fair girl. Cardi B is a successful artist. She's more successful than Megan Thee Stallion. That is a billboard fact.
I'll give you
Period.
that. I'll
But
give you
She
who
that.
is
is
But
more
to me,
who is
talent
successful.
matters more
denying?
than
But
anything.
who's denying that?
Okay, but she hasn't outdone your talk. Megan hasn't outdone me. I mean, not me, but Cardi. She hasn't even outdone Cardi B.
And
She could
I've
drop
never
10
said that.
projects.
What I'm saying is Megan Thee Stallion is showing no signs of slowing the fuck down. So if she
Yep.
keeps swinging, she's going to hit.
Well, that's grading her on potential.
No, it's grading her on just how life works, bitch.
Why are folks
Life
giving Cardi
wasn't
B so
so.
much credit from one album? I just don't understand it. She has one fucking album.
Well, maybe
Who
with
gives a
Nicki
fuck?
Minaj, I'll do
That's
that.
exactly
I'll
why
I'll
we're
whack
saying
her
we're
with
waiting
that
for
with
the
Nicki
next
Minaj.
album.
I'll whack her with Nicki Minaj because she has comparable numbers to her. Megan don't got no comparable numbers. See, Cardi and Nicki are in two different. Cardi and Nicki are more comparable than a Megan.
I don't.
That's
I
the
disagree.
difference.
To me, talent is way more important than numbers. And to me,
Oh
you
well,
can't
girl.
even
When it comes
compare
to
a
talent,
Cardi
girl,
B
that's what I
who
gotta
don't
go
even
radio
write her
silent.
own raps to somebody who's a real
Who
lyricist.
don't even rap.
Well, girl, we already know the talent is not girl. We know, but when it comes, I'm talking about solely numbers. We know who where the hierarchy is. Like, of course, talent. Megan Thee Stallion is a way better rapper than Cardi B. We understand that. That's been established. But when it comes to these numbers, we can't be biased
But
and
at
try to
the end
put
of the
bitches
day,
who are not doing.
what you're not doing is comparing Megan Thee Stallion to JT, which you guys love. So that says enough. Megan Thee
But that's
Stallion
an
is
accomplishment.
what I'm saying is this. You can try to gag at her numbers all day long, but you're having to compare her to the top bitches. So she's in the conversation. She's there. You're
Yeah, but
not
she's just not
Glorilla.
the top.
You're
She's
not
not the
talking
top
about
bitch.
Glorilla. You're not talking about Lotto. You're talking about so Megan's she's on pace. She's being compared to the top bitches.
But
She's
Armand,
on
we've been
pace.
said this. We said that she's number three. You're the one that tried to put her up there with these, trying to move her up the
Because
ladder.
if listen, if she keeps working and Cardi B keeps paying it, eventually she will catch up. Period. I'm not gonna keep saying. I don't know how many times I have to keep saying that. She will catch up.
Armand is just saying that.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm here. Everybody should be
Okay.
here.
I feel like Armand, what you are trying to say is basically that Megan Thee Stallion has more potential than Cardi B.
Well, it's no, I didn't say that. I'm saying, bitch, if I'm running a race, bitch, and you running a race, and girl, you stop, bitch, and I keep running, eventually I'm gonna pass you. I don't give a fuck how far you in front of me, bitch. If you walking and I'm running, bitch, I'm gonna catch up. Period. And every year, Megan Thee Stallion starts to add more shit to her brand. And her star illuminates and gets bigger and bigger and bigger every year. Like, girl, she's on
Bigger,
pace. Like, girl,
bigger.
y'all just
But
don't
what you
want to
keep
see
saying
it.
bigger, bigger in what capacity? Bigger where? She
Her
sold the
star
same thing, and
power,
she
her star power, her
the
fucking,
star
her
power
whole
didn't buy those
overall brand.
albums. Them star power didn't buy them albums.
I mean, it did get her a number one on her album with his.
Girl, thank you, Nikki. We love you. Like,
Okay, thank you, Nick.
come on, because y'all don't give Nikki. I feel like as a bar, y'all don't give Nikki no grace. She got to
Oh,
come
trust
out
me,
this
I'm a
thing
barb. It's Nikki over
swinging.
everybody, but you have
And
to
I
be
get it.
fair.
She's the
But you
queen.
shouldn't do
She's
that.
the
You shouldn't do that because when you start to do stuff like that, then you start to get in murky waters because you could talk about, a number one album with Nicki Minaj, but none of the songs charted on Billboard. So
That's
like,
not true.
That's
but
not
That's
true.
wait,
That's
there.
she
not
That's
got
true.
not
no
true.
top 10, no top 5 record, no number one record off that fucking album.
I
Period.
Wait,
mean,
but
That's
to be
not
fair,
wait,
true.
if you want to be
wait.
fair with the super freaky
Since you're
girl, that
talking, hold on, Dre.
outside of
Since
that,
you're
nah.
talking about, she had 17. She actually has the female rapper with 17 songs charting. She has
Okay,
that. Megan
which
charted
ones went
three.
top 10?
Megan
Which ones
charted
went
three.
what wait,
Super
So
which
freaky
one
girl.
of those off of that number one album went top 10? Tell me a song.
Super, super
Super
freaky
freaky
girl.
super
girl.
Girl,
freaky
get the fuck
girl.
out of here. That was 2 years in prior. She added that
Okay, but
motherfucker. Fuck that.
Megan
It
only
was
has
not 2 years
his.
apart. Stop
Megan only
it.
has his.
But what I'm saying is this. If you cannot
And
make it
Red
all
Ruby the
about the
singing.
numbers because then everyone has shortcomings in certain areas with the numbers and you can be like, oh girl, well
No, but
she
my
didn't get
no
no
no no.
top
Nikki's
10. She
shortcomings
got
and these other
but
bitches' shortcomings are different.
you have this number one album, but none of them are top 10 hits.
Wait, she has a wait. Megan has one top 10 hit on Megan,
So
and
tomato,
everything else
tomato.
is top 30,
And
top
she only
40.
got that hit because of Nicki
Something
But
cover
Minaj.
went
hey,
top
but what I'm
15.
saying is, what
So
y'all
let's
want to
not do that.
do?
Say thank you,
What do y'all
Nikki.
want to do?
What do you mean we can do? No, so the bars we can pull the numbers, We can do that number talk. That's why my bitch is number one on that list.
Like, so
So we
you
can
get
pull.
what
We
I'm
can do
saying?
numbers.
Like, what do
Cause
y'all
Facts.
want to
my
do?
bitch is platinum in a month. What? Let's
And
see. Let's see what
outside
your bitch does in a month. She's not even gold.
and outside of all the accolades, the numbers, the Grammys, and all this and that, these girls rapping about how they could take Nicki Minaj spot. And like the shit not reflecting the work is not reflecting what they're saying. And that's what
Right.
I be saying. Like,
And
bitch,
that's
you
Damn.
why
gonna
she
say
Hey
snatched.
all that,
Armand.
bitch.
Hey
Y'all need to come
Pop.
to my
That's why
Monday.
she snatched that award up at that BET Awards, and she wasn't even there.
Exactly.
Girl, bye.
Exactly. That's what my thing is. It's like fuck the numbers and all that. It's
But
the
but
buzz.
that's
We
but
gonna do
again,
what
but
we gotta
again,
do.
but just like that. But again, let's talk about that. While she snatched that up, that's politics and numbers, and we get it. But bitch, all know, Sexy Red deserved that award. Period.
Not based
So,
off
I
the
mean, so
She
Armand,
like,
numbers.
I mean,
log
what are
deserves
we
Armand,
talking
log the
some
fuck
about?
out.
praise. She
Armand,
Hello,
deserves
log the
everybody.
some
fuck out.
praise.
I'm on
Sexy
the
Red,
popular table is
Sexy
Log
Red
the
is
Cardi
fuck
hotter
B.
than
out, Armand.
everybody right now. Sexy Red, bitch, she's hotter than Nicki Minaj.
Okay, that's a
Yeah,
joke.
Armand,
Sexy
log
Red
the
is
That's a
fuck
joke.
Sure
flopping.
out.
She's
is.
Okay.
flopping though.
She's not, and that's why y'all don't like talking numbers because when it's numbers games, see
No,
y'all
it's
say
no,
stuff.
no. I'm
See
just saying. No, I'm
Armand.
saying we can do number talk. It's no tea, but we can't just relay on just all numbers because there's
And
some
Why
bitches
sexy
not?
out
know
here
that. Her
that
story
don't
came from.
have the number. That just first of all, let's just be very clear here. All and listen, I'm with the numbers, but in all honesty and all fairness, and it's still no shade against like the artists who have done their big one and have been able to cultivate this. But all numbers is based upon fans. It doesn't
Well,
mean that you have to
well,
be
yeah.
that fucking great. You don't
Y'all
Well,
have
would
to be that good to get. If you just have enough people to subscribe, you can get the numbers. So some of these bitches just don't have the tenure or don't have the people enough to click the button and push play on their shit. However, because they just don't have the fan base, they just don't have it. Okay, but at the same time, when you're outside and you're in these streets and you're going out and about and you're at your cookouts wherever, that's where you show. That's where it shows the true love that people have for you. Bitch, and Sexy Red is fucking hot right now, and she's hotter than fucking Nicki Minaj. Before they say put on a Nicki Minaj record, bitch, they're throwing on Sexy Red. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. I don't care
clock
what
Look,
they
it.
say.
look
Get
Okay,
at
it
I'm
look at the
saying
type of
sexy.
people that's
Get
listening
it
to Sexy
It's
Red
sexy.
though.
sexy.
Only a
Hey.
certain type of individual can even comprehend what she's saying. Let's be real. There's
she's
only a certain
popular.
type of
She's
you have to
sexy.
be cut from
Armand,
a
The
let me
certain
bitches
get
that
cloth
she's
to
co-host.
even
talking
That's
listen
about
so
to
are
cute.
Sexy
not
That's
in the
so
Red.
cute.
conversation with the
Armand.
big
Pop said let
dogs.
him up.
Can I get co-host? Because I can help
Okay,
you.
But like
but we can't.
even if we taking JT, bitch, you're gonna put on a JT song before you throw on a Megan or Cardi song. You're going to
Girl,
do
that's a
that.
joke. That's a joke. You are.
Yeah, yeah.
I
That I
mean,
don't,
Motherfucking
What song
Joe.
are
What?
you putting on over okay or no bars of Megan Thee Stallion or Cardi B right now today? Lie.
Figueroa.
Get
Boy,
the
stop
Where
playing
them
fuck
with
that
me.
out
girls
shit
of
is
here.
horrible.
at?
That's
Where
not
them
how you be
girls
singing
at?
to
Where
me.
them
These
girls
girls,
at?
these
Hey,
girls
You
are,
are
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 okay.
these
y'all
definitely
still
girls,
throwing
listening
that
these
on
to
right
girls are
now.
Are
Is
popular.
it
any of
real or
y'all still
They're
fake?
listening
not.
to
So
Invasion
Like,
of
we
Bro,
gonna
listen,
Privacy?
no
hear
If
it.
one
those
cares
So
what
okay,
you
hold on,
think
hold on, hold
about
on.
these
If
people.
those two songs, if enough drop, With Them Girls That and No Bars or Okay drops at the same time, what song are you playing?
where them girls at?
Well,
Where them
that's
girls?
based off subjectivity. People like
Keep that
different
ass
music of
jumping.
mine. That's why we use numbers because numbers is objective. What does everybody like? What does your fans support? You want to talk about people's personal taste.
No, I'm just trying to tell you that, bitch, if you have more people, just because you have more fans does not mean that you're just necessarily better
But why can't?
or
Well, Mickey's both. She got the fans and the talent, so that doesn't have nothing to do with her.
girl,
He know
what?
that.
Like, let's not do that. Like, y'all always want to talk numbers
Right.
and
no.
then when your phase flop, then it's about
It's not
cultural
about a phase. I
intelligence.
like them all.
Uh-oh.
But what I'm saying is this. Nikki can still be read because with all of those numbers, there was no top 10.
Well,
Megan Thee
we
Stallion,
had,
Clock
Megan Thee
it.
Stallion had low numbers, but at least got a top 10, top
but we
5,
got
top
one
3,
too.
number one.
But
Okay, then this.
So what are
Megan
we
and
talking? We can do the argument on both sides. So do we want to talk numbers or do we not? Because we can all talk numbers. You got a number one album with no number one hit. I had an okay flop album with a number one hit. So what we doing? Let's talk about the numbers, bitch. Tomato, tomato. Do a backflip on your dick, bitch, and pay it. Like
Well,
what?
Armand,
What?
let's talk.
Hold
If you
on.
want to talk
That's
about
not
numbers,
true.
if you want to talk
But
about
that's a
That's
numbers,
not
little
true.
not
let's
right
talk
though.
about
Imani.
this tour. Let's talk
Let's
about this
talk about
tour.
because Nikki has a successful
Let's talk
tour,
about this
a
Oh
tour
yeah,
if
solo
you want to
number
talk
yeah.
about
one,
numbers.
and
As
her
well
Right.
as
baby.
Like,
Megan.
Successful
So is
tour
Not
too.
yours
true.
too. Megan's on tour getting that money.
And
Hey, I'm
so
not
is
gonna lie.
Is
Nikki.
the numbers
Hey,
real or
hey,
fake?
Nikki, she
So
should have
Betsy's
dropped
still
big
gonna hit it
difference
though.
after she
How
performed at
come
the
it's
VMAs. She
tour
should have
they
dropped
didn't
big
have
difference
out her
when she did that.
numbers? It's
Because
obviously
Her
Nikki
not
has
doing
her
so
more.
tour, she's
good.
Nikki
getting
got more
money. Nobody care
platinum
about record
songs
sales.
on
That's
that
why niggas go
album
on
No, no,
tour.
no.
for
They
I'm,
getting
Nikki's
I'm
that
top
saying
money.
because
numbers.
Armand is talking about Nicki's album versus Meg's. Let's
Megan.
talk about their tours. Real people are actually
No, no,
buying
no. Let's
tickets to
not.
go
Let's
see
not
Nicki.
move the goalposts. He
Both
want to
girls is
bring up
getting money on
numbers.
tour, period,
We
and
want to
nobody in
bring
the
up
chat can deny it,
No, let's
period.
numbers.
not move that
Money
goalpost. Let's
comes from
talk about
tours.
numbers.
Money
You
comes
said
from
Nikki got
tours. Fuck
Though
you
Nikki.
sales.
Nikki got
tour
Nikki
numbers
got
are numbers
multiple
still.
platinum
Though
plaques
that's
on that
still a
album.
number.
Sales is cute, but is your tour selling? And Megan's is selling, period. She's getting money.
The numbers not looking quite good.
Her
They're
numbers
not
is looking
Nicki
good. You
numbers.
ain't
In
even,
all
bro.
fairness, you cannot compare Megan Thee Stallion to Nicki Minaj's numbers. Just not the
That's
same.
what you
You're
just
just
did,
trying to
Armand.
compare numbers. Why are you
I
doing
know.
This
I'm
that?
just trying to tell y'all that don't like y'all kind of
Y'all
like.
just make sure y'all got the Lapdogs concerts. Go to their concerts and talk about it.
All I know is y'all better make sure y'all
Go to
appreciate
Bia's
this motherfucking
tour.
Ride
Go to Akbar's
49 and
tour.
Cardi B collab that's coming out July 19th. Yeah, big party,
Girl,
big
y'all
Rob.
so
We up in this bitch.
let's see what
Girl, Rifle 9
let's
down
see if
bad.
Megan can
I
go
think for where
platinum.
Megan Thee Stallion is, she's on fucking pace now. Could she use more growth? Absolutely, but she broke even. It's no
But she
shade.
not on pace with the motherfucking queen. So let's get that straight.
She
Cause
on
my
pace with the
bitch went
coin.
platinum. My bitch went platinum in a month. Let's
No,
see.
no rap girly
Megan's going
is on the
plastic
same level as
spoons,
Nicki
bitch.
Minaj. No rap girly out there is on the same level as Nicki Minaj.
We know. We know. We have to continue to remind you hoes.
So
We
Bullshit.
what
want to talk
happens if
about
Cardi
numbers.
B outsells Nicki Minaj?
Then
Then
we'll
what
She's
It
have
won't
that
not.
matter.
They gonna
She's
call it
not.
does
conversation.
it
sympathy and
Cardi,
matter?
payola. They gonna
We'll
call it
have that
sympathy and
conversation.
payola
it's
because they
not
some
even.
fucking
It's not even a
haters.
discussion.
We'll
Stop.
have that
They
Stop
some
being
conversation.
fucking
silly.
haters. They gonna try to call it sympathy
Stop
and
being
payola
silly.
because they're
Stop being
haters.
silly. She's not.
No, bitch, you
She's
stop
not.
being
Okay,
silly. Now back to the
I
topic
want to
at
get y'all
hand.
opinion on this. If you release a
No, baby, I don't want to
song
hear
and
shit else from
and
you.
it comes from somebody else's brain and thoughts and they wrote that down,
Oh, girl, here we
how can
go.
you even compare that to somebody who
Okay,
wrote
so
it?
is you talking about somebody writing when the bitch has wrote several songs? Let's not fucking sit here and
Who?
be
Who?
delusional.
Who?
Cause you been up here talking
Who?
big shit and trying to
Armand,
be a
let me
fucking
get
hater all
co-host,
throughout this fucking
please.
space,
Mwah.
boy.
Oh no,
Shut that
bitch!
weak
You're
shit up.
definitely not getting
Please.
no co-host, girl. You're lucky that I let you up here because me and my I still have not whacked you. Girl, I've been letting you make it, but your co-host days are over.
Oh,
Yes, girl.
what's
Girl,
tea?
why you acting like you didn't know, girl? You were actually cooked from the kingdom, girl. So I don't know if you really want to get into that right now, but your days are done. Cause bitch, the way you played like that, when I needed you girls to be there for me, and you sat up there and you allowed those girls to whack me and kiki and flip flop, I was very disappointed. Girl, I could not believe you gave that because it's one thing for us to get in here and drag and ruffle each other's feathers because girl, I like to feel like girl, we are a family over here, girl. We key, we cackle, we carry, we drag it, bitch. We get upset. But girl, when it's battle time and you girls is on the other side, keep can like it's cute or oh I'm not in it, and then girl, y'all is over here jumping, slightly jumping me with the wackies, girl. Like girl, and them bitches don't be in your chats. Them bitches don't go live with you. Them bitches don't be on the late night kikis with you. And girl, them bitches don't go to your lives and get the girls in there and make the numbers go up. But girl, for y'all to be over there slightly whacking me with wacky, do you see her bitches over there whacking me? Girl, no, they all band together, girl, and trash me, girl. You girls gave, let me step to the side. And girl, and let's jump Armand and Eva and call them flip floppers and say they're opportunists and let's cultivate a space where the girls, you got the wacky wigs over here dragging it, and then girl, even my homegirls is over here dragging it. And what y'all really don't know is, girl, y'all probably don't know how many whacks I've gotten allowing y'all to have a free space to speak. And girl, for the day, it was time for you girls to put on your boots and just stand in solidarity, girl. You girls turned on me and stuck the knife in my back. And I was gagging. Cause girl, I didn't know y'all gave it up like that. So, girl, that's why I'm following all of y'all instead of and I kept following Rico. And I just want to say, Rico, I fuck with you because, bitch, even when we on the other side, girl, and you're not feeling me, bitch. You still don't be on the weirdo shit, girl. even if I say something funny, you don't try to take a place in the beef. Even when the shit was going on with me and Wack, time you like, girl, Armand is the key, but girl, I'm glad that they were able to make it work. So let me come back in here. You know, Javon said that's my nigga. He always gonna be there. But bitch, it was like you girls had talk about me being flip floppy. You girls have got so flippy. And if it's for y'all supposed to be like Barb's and this and that and Nicki Minaj, girl, y'all just went team over there when it was against me. So girl, no. And some of them bitches got blocked because they was salivating too much in it. And I'm just like, girl, you need to go sit over there, girl. Don't come sit over here with me because, bitch, that was late. It's no tea. I'm a big girl, I can handle it. But, bitch, I don't like bitches like that in my space because it's like, bitch, them hoes don't never come fuck with y'all. I be on the paint fucking with y'all for hours. And when the shit got left, you bitches was reading me. Like, I'm not the bitch that sits up here and keys with y'all for hours, late nights, long times. I'm the bitch that's keying with y'all. And then I'm the bitches that's going to your spaces and making. I'm the bitches that when you go on YouTube, girl, y'all spaces is going viral because bitch, I'm over here wearing it out and clearing it out and crashing out. And girl, you flip on me. And then allow other girls to feel like they can come up there and tear me up. That's late. That's late. That's late. Girl, it's one thing for us to do it in our space, but bitch, it's another thing, girl, when it's battle time, you bitches is turning the knife in my back too. It's no tea, girl. I noticed a lot of y'all talk about flip flopping. Bitches been doing backflips on this internet, bitch, since the news broke of Fox Soul. Bitches, every bitch got a grievance now. Oh, I feel like he did this was weird, and oh, Armand is flip. Oh, you were looking for an opportunity. It's like, girl, how many times do I have to tell you the same thing, girl? How many times, like, so I'm just like, okay, I see what these girls is giving, girl. Everybody just wants to try it. Oh, Eva, your dick riding on my. Oh, Javante, you're kissing his ass. So can't no bitch be like, you know what? I see where our mind coming from. They got to be brainwashed. But everybody see what a bitch that's cross-eyed and two-faced bitch. You'll understand what they saying. Girl, you crazy, bitch, and y'all don't even know, bitch. How you know I didn't get whacked for having a space girl and letting y'all kiki and carry? How y'all don't know? Bitch, so y'all don't even know, bitch, the sacrifices that I have even probably taken just by associating with you girls. Y'all probably don't even know the relationships that have been ruined based upon the fact that we have spaces that I let y'all freely whack. But girl, when it came down to lace your boots, you girls cooked me. You cooked me. Girl, you cooked me, bitch. And I felt like that was late. It is no shade. So that's why I'm following all you hoes. And I blocked that other bitch. Because I was just like, girl, I didn't think y'all would give it up like that. But y'all did. It's no tea. But shout out to Rico for being a real one, and shout out to Javante, and shout out to Eva. It's no tea. But
Wait,
now, okay,
wait.
girl,
Armand said you are no longer an elite employee.
girl, no, girl, like girl, when it came to battle time, girl, you turned on
Wait,
me,
wait, wait, wait. Are you? I hope you're not because I was one of the main ones that
girl.
literally we
I
were all
listened to the
gagging.
space. Y'all all turned on
No,
me.
I mean,
also Armand,
Pop,
I
you
gave
was
my
letting them
opinion,
get
but
up there and
I
whack them.
definitely
You
was
were.
on your side. I don't know where you got the idea that I was not on your side. We were gagging. We
Pop,
were in your space. I didn't never went over to Ken Barbie's space. What are you talking about?
Pop, Armand told you not to let them come up there disrespecting him
Oh
like
my
that
god.
and then
Okay. Oh
drop
my
her,
god.
and you
Armand,
let them
like,
keep
come on.
going.
Like, are you really serious?
No,
You're
girl,
giving a
you
Cardi
had
B
that
set.
girl, that little ugly thing.
What,
She was over there
KT?
dragging Lala, giving like, girl, you and Armand are just mad, and Ken was whacking her, and yes, girl, and I was getting the key. It was just so good, and girl, Armand, and I'm like, bitch, you be over here all on
Armand,
my shit.
you're giving a
So
Cardi B
girl, you
set.
go over there,
You're
and
giving
then
a Cardi B set.
Don't mention my
you
favorite
weren't
man.
really whacking it, but girl, you were instigating. Yeah, because Armand airs. That wasn't the issue. Girl, he just is so flippity floppy. And I'm just like, girl, we can do that amongst us. But
Armand,
bitch,
you're giving a
if
Cardi B
you
set. It's no
should know
shade.
me enough by now, after all the conversations that we've had, because we've had more conversations than just
Yes.
fucking female rap and bitch, midday conversations, bitch. We've all been on the line with just the girls, bitch, having fucking, the dating shows, the kikis, the panty shows, bitch. So I felt like we was cultivating a relationship. And then, girl, when it came time to lace your boots, I didn't need you to be whacking Miss Thing because I can whack any
Who
bitch by
was I
myself.
whack? I
But
wasn't
bitch,
whacking
don't
nobody. I was
don't
I was
sit
in your
there and
space.
cultivate a space and make it seem like, yeah, girl, I totally understand where she's coming
Girl,
from because Armand is just
her
so
big ass
flippy.
is
What? I'm
10.
I
like,
was. What are you
huh?
talking about? If
No,
anybody
and
defends you, it's me.
Armand, no, and I get what Armand said because they was sitting in that space, like making it like he was wrong for going back and forth with Ken Barbie and Pop. You didn't check
What are
it,
you talking about?
so
I was literally in Armand's face.
What fucking space did I
I didn't step
miss?
No,
foot.
no,
Pop,
I didn't
no,
Okay,
step
don't
Pop.
say
When
that.
foot
Don't
baddies
say
over
go
that.
there
Don't
out,
in
we
say
have
Ken
to
that.
act
Barbie's
a
face.
certain way.
So what are you talking about? Have always supported you. I follow you. I retweet you. You're giving a
Girl,
Cardi.
you
It's
was
no
it,
shade.
Her
sister.
space is a
I
save, girl.
listened
You
to
listen
it.
to it.
Pop. Now you giving
I'm not
Lotto
giving a lot
tea.
of teeth. Are you upset because I said well? Are you upset because I said well? He whacked you, so why not just spill the tea? That's what you're upset about because I did say
No,
that.
no, 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 no. I'm not upset about that.
That's what
I'm
he's not upset about,
disappointed.
girl.
Because I didn't even go over there, Kim Barbie.
No,
So I don't
I'm
know what you're talking
go ahead,
about.
go ahead, Eva, go ahead. I'll let you know, but I'll go ahead, Eva.
Girl, she playing stupid, girl. Let me tell
I'm
you
not
something. He
playing
heard the
stupid.
spaces, girl. Let me finish, bitch.
Because me and Lala
Girl,
were going back and
I
forth
told you,
about
girl. Let
your
me
issues
tell you
with
something.
thing.
No, 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 no. You're not gonna gaslight him, Miss Thing, because you sat up there and
Slipping.
let some unknown bitches come up there and whack him left and right, and they ooh,
But
random bitches he ain't
whack
never
him
heard,
about
girl.
what?
So what are you talking about?
Because I felt like, hey, if you're whacking bitches, you what is the issue? But I don't have to agree with everything you do. Just like you say to Cardi B, I don't have to agree with everything you do. I
No,
could
you
talk about
don't.
it.
You don't have to agree.
You don't.
But you
But
make
you
it sound
also
like I
don't know
was over there
everything
with
that
Kim
went on,
Barbie.
bitch, to form an opinion or have an
I wasn't
opinion.
over there with Kim Barbie with
But
those
it
with
wasn't just you.
Okay,
It
well
wasn't just
Armand
you
should let
though.
us
It was.
know
It
what's
wasn't.
going
It
on.
wasn't just you. You're just the only one that was up here that was in there. It wasn't just you. It was. It wasn't about having your opinion. It was about the fact that bitch, when the shit went down, it was wartime. Whether they like, let's just say, if they mad at her over there or whatever, bitch, do you think that her girls are gonna be over there? Well, yeah, girl, because Armand was whacking you, girl. It was a kid, girl, and he's just so pressed, and he's no, they're not
what?
gonna,
My people were gagging at you.
they're not gonna jump ship on their girlfriend, even in the midst of beef, even if they're mad at her or whatever the case is, to come against him for me. Bitch, y'all turned on me and started siding with this bitch. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, girl, it turned into like all y'all girls come in here, we fuck with me, we do our little, you know how y'all read me like today is fine. This is what we do. This is our home. This is our space. But bitch, when it's wartime, you bitches don't start creating spaces whacking me with the enemy. Bitch, well, how the fuck that look? Bitch, all my bitches that I'm sitting up here, it's 800 of y'all. Imagine if everybody was like, yeah, girl, we kid with Armand all day long and all night, bitch, and this, that, third. And then this bitch jump out the window with her fucking crazy looking ass. And bitch, y'all come out there and just start whacking me with her. Like, it's one thing for her to do it, but bitch, how y'all jump in on it? That's my thing.
But we weren't. We were gagging at you.
No, girl, y'all were reading me. I heard it. It's no tea. It's no tea. It's no tea. But I'm just like, girl, why would y'all do that?
Girl, what are you? We were literally
Girl,
gagging. We were
yeah, girl, you
listening
act
to
like the
you
spaces
whack
ain't
her.
up.
We were eating her up. We were gagging at you. What are you talking about?
Bitch, but you weren't just walking her, girl. You always can. He listened to it,
And then
girl.
Oh
you
yeah,
Like,
then
because
you
girl,
because
girls
we
also
listened to
because
it
and then
together.
what really sent me is you girls were like smothering Eva, like bitch drowning her. Like she was over there lying or like she was making shit up or like we were so pressed for a bitch's attention or we were so pressed and it never gave that. What y'all really should have noticed was Miss Thing was trying to drop pertinent information and wanting me to go furthermore and explain it. So if anybody sounded pressed, it was she was more pressed about me seemingly or thinking or feeling like I could have a relationship with old girl. She didn't. She was. If you guys, no one said in that space, well, girl, let me take a step back and maybe Miss Thing is really feeling away because she didn't really want Armand to really bitch get a seat anywhere. Because if you listen to what she was saying, that's pretty much what she was saying, bitch. I blocked it. And but your whole thing was, well, I understand because Armand does flip flop and Armand does. Well, bitch, if I do flip flop, that's fine. But maybe think about, well, maybe why? Maybe Armand finally peeped the shit. First of all, if Miss Thing know all this information and I never told her, well, now can't you see why a bitch man flip flopped? Nobody ever thinks about that. How does this bitch know my bitch that I never told that I wasn't talking to her about? Bitch, wouldn't you flip flop too?